I was really considering going into town today to pick up a new bit of kit that I've purchased to go on the new LS tractor. But something has kind of made me change my mind. Should I go into town and get my gadget? Or should I stay home and play? You tell me, because this is what we've woken up to this morning. 3 inches of snow in southern Idaho. Hey, get it? Snow in Idaho sort of rhymes. Okay, never mind. Bad joke. But I think the snow has changed my mind on what I'm going to do today. So, I think I'm going to go out and play in the snow a little bit today. Yeah! I mean, after all, you can't see it probably, but there's a manure truck out there. Great big huge thing. Flinging manure everywhere. There's kind of a dark line out here. Yeah, you can see it from there, but it's a Let's Go Joe sign. I wonder what the crops are going to look like next year when they start coming up. Snow on to the rest of the show on this snowy Monday, the 28th of November, 2022. There's another little pun for you. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Dave with Nelson Creek Farm here in southern Idaho. I guess first thing up is make sure the old snowblower works. I had prepped the old girl earlier this year in preparation for something just like today. So let's see, we want to put the choke on, prime it a few whacks here on that deal, and yeah, we'll give her a pull, see what she does. Okay, we got the primer, we got the thing, let's see what it does here. Well, there's a cure for that too. Don't plan on ever killing myself trying to spool start one of these, so electric starter option, that's the way to go. Plug that puppy in there and hit the button. As any of you know, here in southern Idaho, it isn't so much the total inches or feet of snow we get, it's what the wind does with it. We can have an inch of snow at my in-town job, and they're all standing around wondering where I'm at and why I've called out and can't make it in. Out here, with even an inch of snow, I can have an 18, 22 inch high drift or so. So, yeah, not uncommon. Oh, look at that poor old thing. It's just all covered in snow. That's just awful. Yeah, there's at least, based on the back end of that blade, there's probably at least 4 inches of snow on that thing. So we've had a little bit more snow than what they seem to think we've had. Yeah, and there's the sun trying to peek through today. So let's get in here and see what we can do with this thing today. The one thing I did do that wasn't one of the smartest things I've ever done in my life today was left my gloves in here. My hands are a little cold. Okay. The old girl seems like she's warmed up, so we're going to give her a whirl here. Well, how about that? That starts way easier than Stinky. Yeah. We got the tractor warmed up a little bit. We got her wound up. We're going to raise up the blade in the back, make sure it's up off the ground. We'll get the front end picked up, and we're going to go move some snow. Lift this puppy up. See how much snow we can shake off of this thing. Yeah, didn't get very much snow, but you know, what the heck. It's going to have more on it before the end of the day. Now, we're going to put the blade back down. About there. You know, I know it's pointing backwards, but for now it'll do the purpose. And we will very slowly start to back up. My son and I have had a little bit of a discussion about this blade on this tractor, and he and I both think that it is really a little bit too light for the amount of power this tractor can toss out at it. So we're going to be very careful on how we're moving what here right at first. We also have to clear the back end of the old Ford truck, which it looks like we're going to do. And of course we do have the tractor in four-wheel drive today. Just testing that out as well. Seeing if there's anything I need to have corrected here in a little bit. Now, we're going to try to get up as close as I can to this fence, and then turn it around and come back and work the other way. They're as close to the fence as I dare. Anyway, I hope you all had a good Thanksgiving. I went in to see my mother at the care center, and that was kind of an interesting deal. When I was in chatting with Mother on Thanksgiving, we wanted to play a game of Uno, or so she really wanted to anyway. So I started playing the card game Uno with her. Well, I couldn't figure out how it was that every time I get down to 2 or 3 cards, she would get more cards thrown at me by using those black draw 4 cards and the draw 2 cards and all that. Well, I finally figured it out about the time I was ready to leave. She remembered that the black face cards were the high cards, or the good cards you wanted to have in your hand. So what did she do? She had pulled out all of the draw 4s, draw 2s, whatever, and had stuck them underneath her little portable table she has in her room that we were using to play cards on. So as we were playing and I'd get down to 2 or 3 cards, she'd flip out one of those draw 4s or whatever. She ended up winning the hands usually. Mother doesn't usually win, and it was nice to see her win for a change, but it took me the longest time to figure out how she was doing it. Yeah, my own mother was cheating me. How do you imagine that? I wonder where she learned that from. Anyway, it was a good visit and had a good time, so I hope you all had a good visit and whatnot on your Thanksgiving Day. I tell you what, this heater in this cab, it works really well. Yeah, it's getting a little toasty in here. I've turned it down a bit. And while I have been out here fiddling around moving snow, I haven't noticed this new storm front coming in, and it's heading right towards me. So I think what I'll do is, now that the gates are open, I'll get out here, finish plowing this little bit of the driveway right here, and then go around to the south side and dig it out, hopefully before that gets here. I don't know if you can see him even in that shot. Move over here. There's one of those trucks right there flinging manure everywhere. It's a 14-wheeler. There's a second one up about there. Yeah, there are 14 wheels on those things. 3 drive axles under the back end with duals all the way around. So just like the party Joe represents, they can be full of shit-do. Well, that little project is done for today. I appreciate you all tagging along with me, and as always, don't forget, right down there, yeah, that great big red thing, it says subscribe on it. If you would, I would appreciate it. It means a lot. We are now over 450 subscribers to the channel, and we're gaining, so this is a good thing. But yeah, one of these days, gonna have to hit 100,000 or so. So keep it up, keep passing on the word and telling your friends and family all about the channel, especially if they're enjoying this sort of thing. Anyway, we're gonna park this thing for now. That's gonna be the end of this little video. I'll download it, and then we're gonna head to town and get the surprise thing that goes on this tractor. Yeah. My thoughts so far on the tractor at almost 16 hours on it. I don't have any complaints. So far, I like the thing really well. The only thing that I do have a little bit of a tinge about is, it's me, it's not tractor, it's getting up, leaving the thing in gear, the hydrostat range in gear, and forgetting to set the parking brake. Yeah. That beeping is annoying. So one of these days I will remember that I gotta set the brake and kick it out of gear before I get out of it, even though it ain't moving. You know, these high-tech toys. Anyway, I'm Farmer Dave. Thanks for watching. You all have a good one now, and we'll see you here in a little bit with an update on the new gizmo for this tractor. Yeah. Oh, and the mail lady was impressed with the delivery person, happens to be a lady. She was real impressed with I got the area around the mailbox cleaned out, so she could get right up to it. So yeah, I think we're doing all right. Anyway, catch up with you later. I almost forgot. One of the things that showed up in the mail today was a trio of 3-foot cords. You're asking me, what's this got to do with whatever we're doing? Well, these cords, plug into that thing, and they're longer than that thing, so I can actually charge the GoPro camera from either here up to where you are, or from here at the radio to where you are, without having to take you down. Yeah, so win-win all the way around here. Yes, and I got a little blue dingle thingy there to plug in there because, well, the tractor's blue. Anyway, catch you later. Bye-bye.